All right. Looks like the neighbor's lawn people are doing their thing. They just got here, so I can't wait for them to be done with their work because by then it'll get dark. So my my front brake pads finally wore out. And you can see here, see how how much I use them. There's like almost hardly anything left right here. Um, so, all right. So this is the most worn out one right here. And this is the other side of it. So one side's a lot more worn than the other. This is the one with the indicator. So basically, originally this was on the driver's side, and this was on the outside of the rotor versus on the inside of the rotor. All right, and I actually flipped them. That's the last video that you saw me work on these brake pads. I thought they still had enough life, even though it started to squeak. It started to hit the indicator here. But I want to get most out of my money because I'm barely at just over 15,000 miles, 15,300 I think. To this point, prior to that, they started to they started to rub at probably about 1,000 miles ago. So about 14.3, 14.5, something like that. So because of that short life, I want to use as much as I can. That's why I flipped them instead of changing them right away. So these are the old ones, as you can see. And the interesting about the Brembo's pads is that, and I think I talked about this last time, besides the regular, pretty much all brake pads will have this metal backing plate here. But the thing about the Brembo is that they also have like another padding between the actual back plate of the brake pad and the little shim piece here. It's not really a shim, but that's just for I can't remember what it's actually called now. But anyways, the backing plate, there's like an insulator between the two. And I tried to order this. I went and tried to order it online, and I looked at the parts diagram, and then when I ordered it, I thought I ordered this insulator because I wanted to reuse this metal piece because you could reuse it. But when I got the actual part, it was actually the metal shims. So I was like, what the heck? So I don't think you could order this separately from the actual brake pads themselves. So so since I'm using aftermarket pads, I'm using the Ferodo 2500s, I think they're called. Ferodo, where are they at? Ferodo, there's the numbers, but what's the thing that says 2500? These are supposed to be the 2500s. Yeah, right here. DS 2500s. And obviously they don't have that insulator piece here, so, and since I have a whole bunch of metal pieces, I'm just gonna toss these ones and use this. So I ordered, so you have a set, right? One for the passenger side, one's for the driver side. So there's 4 of them all together. And it comes with a little goop that you put between the pad, or the pad backing, and the shims here. So that's what that's for. So I guess I'm gonna do it now. Let's see. Just wipe this real fast. With the dust that it has on there. Looking at this thing, basically you're lining up the hose here. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm lining up the hose with the shim piece, so it's like so. So I'm actually gonna put this stuff on this metal piece, so that way I could actually see where it's being applied. And this piece is basically, it's just here for reducing noise. That's the main purpose, is to reduce noise. Otherwise, if you don't have this piece here, if you had your caliper, the caliper pistons pushing directly on here, there's a lot of rubbing and everything. It just makes a lot of noise. So this right here is supposed to reduce that. So goop it on. And you don't need a whole lot. You just need a thin layer, and you should be pretty good. Remember, there's 4 of these pieces that you have to do. So, and it's almost like a, and this thing is like, it's almost like a, you know, once it cures, you know, it dries up. Once it's almost like a, silicone. It's like a silicone caulk almost. Well, it's a little bit thicker than that, but still, it has that similar texture to it. So that's pretty much covered up, right? That's all you need. Yeah, you don't need more than that. So now, let's go like so. And line up the hose. The hose are lined up pretty good. Push them in a little bit. And that's it. I'm gonna call that good. So do that to all four pads. You know, all 4 pads. 2 pads. 2 pads on each side. All right.